Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is, as it has been for the last few videos, I'm doing updates. I'm doing updates on the annex, which if you know nothing of what I'm talking about, go watch some previous videos because you'll be able to see right from the very beginning of this, and it looked very different to what I'm going to show you. We're not finished yet in terms of what we're doing, but we're getting there, we're making progress. Every video there's a little bit more progress, and if you don't know anything about this and you don't want to watch the other videos, basically we moved into this house over 2 years ago now, and there was this building in the garden that used to be a garage that had been slightly converted but badly, and I wanted to have it as like a studio, so I don't have to work like a kitchen studio. So I don't have to do all my work in our actual kitchen. I can do it here, shut the door at night, and actually have somewhat of a work-life balance, because I'm sure if any of you work from home, it can be quite challenging sometimes to have a bit of work-life balance. I start work pretty early and I work till I go to bed. And that's pretty much because I live where I work where I live, I do it all in the same places, and I just get a bit too into it. And I don't think it's probably healthy. So I thought if we had a separate little place and we've got this, why not make it into that? So that is what this is. But yeah, I'll show you some of the updates that we've had. It's very, very hot today, hence sunglasses, and honestly, I literally was walking around just in my pants earlier with I had my t-shirt on, but had to take my trousers off. I was so hot. I cut the grass. Oh, my smell! And then I got so hot, and the house is so hot. Like, honestly, should not complain. I'm not complaining, but it was hot. Anyway, you don't need to know that I was walking around in my pants, do you? What you want to know is of the progress, and the progress I didn't think was that much, but now when I think about it and look around, there's some good progress. So let me show you. So as you come in, this is where you come in. Did I show you this little cupboard here? It's going to be a cupboard that hosts houses, all the like internet stuff and boring stuff, and a place where I put bits and bobs. So that's basically done with this nice top on it, which I think you've seen. But what I haven't shown you, now you kind of get a bit more of an idea of what I was going for with this now. We've got cupboard doors on the cupboards, and they've been painted, sprayed. I don't know how it was all done, but we've got on the island, we've got purple or lilac, and you can see, there you go, you can see the little handles kind of for the doors, so you can open it up. Got lots of space in there. Oh my god, it's so good. It's still very overwhelmingly cool to me. So yeah, we've got units all along here with doors on, like lots of storage. Oh, we've had the electrician round, and he's been putting in some of these sort of things. What am I saying? Plugs. He's been putting on plugs, and the ones that are visible, we're going for a nice like gold thing, so it just looks kind of cool. Then we have got, I think this might have just been a hole last time, if there was even a hole, I'm not sure. We've had a hole cut out, and we've got a two hob situation going on here. Very dirty and dusty. I think I can probably, yeah, I can make a smiley face on that. But obviously it will be cleaned at some point. It doesn't matter for now because there's lots being done. So I've got a hob on here so that if I'm filming myself doing cooking and stuff, I can cook and still be, you know, have the hob facing forwards, and I don't have to have a plug-in hob, which is what I always do in our kitchen when I'm filming. Then round here, we have got yellow units. So we've gone for the sort of lilac-y purple, then we've gone for yellow here, which I think looks really good. I was gonna go, like, initially when we first thought about this, like 2 years ago, I was like, oh, I want just a pink kitchen. But I realised my hair's pink. I'm the pink person. Then we've got the purple, the yellow, and there might be something minty green going here. And then it's like my full favourite colour palette. So we have got this all sorted. We have got a hob here that's at the back, like a proper sort of 4-ring hob, and it's going to have like an extractor fan thing built into it, or it is built into it, so that we don't have to have like something on the wall here. Instead, these are all in for shelving, so we're going to have shelving that will be nice and solid, resting on these. What else have we got in here? I think this is just fuse stuff. Then here, yeah, and these have got the whole thing. We've got a little mini slimline dishwasher that we've been able to fit in, which is great. Then we've got, oh, I don't know if I can open this yet. I'm not going to touch it because this is here, like it's ready. We've got the sink, which you've seen, I think, all gold. We're going to have a gold tap coming out of here, which is just going to be sorted very soon. In here, we are going to have, we're probably going to have a boiling water tap. So we're going to have like all this stuff for like a cooker tap. If you know what they are, I'm going to have that in here because this building doesn't actually have hot water. Not sure. I don't know all that stuff, but it's basically useful. And we have one of those cooker taps inside that does like instant boiling water, and it's great. So we're going to have one in here. This sink. I've always wanted a sink that looked like that. So got that. You've seen that though. And then on this side, we've obviously got the purple units as well, because the island's got it on both sides. And we have got a microwave here and an oven here. So they'll be hidden from camera, but it'll be super useful, so I can just be standing here. Oh my God, that's so dusty. Have that there. So then we've got like little drawers, these, which, I just love showing it like this. I've got big old cupboard in there. I think shelves are gonna go in here. I'm not sure. Probably. Can't remember. I can't remember what the plan is, but that is, yeah, I think that shelf there is probably going to go in there. That is the kitchen so far. That is our progress. I think you've seen this. That's the air conditioning unit to keep this place nice and cool, which would definitely be useful today. I am sweating. And it's also going to be a heater because air conditioning units, if you didn't know, are also heaters, or can be as a secondary use. Then we have got the bathroom, which I'm not sure how much you've seen in the past. I think you've seen all these units, but we actually have now, we actually have it sort of done, pretty much done. We've got a toilet in here now. We've got the chain thing here to flush it, but because we've got gold features, we might switch this to gold, if I'm being really picky. If it doesn't cost much, it's not difficult, might try and get this to gold. But it doesn't matter. And we've got this nice sink that we've got put in here, gold tap, and then we've got our mirror on the wall, which has got like a light on it, but the electrics aren't working in here quite yet. And then obviously we've got oh yeah, in here they open, like you just press them and they open. So we've got lots of space in there. So nice little toilet for if I'm out here and I need a pee. And the door is back on. So yeah, and I'm not entirely sure now because it's coming together. I'm not entirely sure what all this space is going to be. So obviously we're going to get some stools to go here, maybe just 2, so that I can sit and probably just do some work on the island. So that would be nice. So if anyone's got any ideas of stools that would fit with this theme that aren't too big, let me know, because that's something I'm trying to look out for at the moment. And then over here, I was going to actually have a desk in this corner, but I think what I'm going to do now instead, because I think I can just work from here. Obviously I've got my office in the house as well. I might have like a little sort of love seat or a sofa, or not a sofa, it's not enough space for a sofa, but like a really comfy chair that I can just chill out on. So that might go there, and then here will be some shelving for some of my sort of props that I use for my videos. And then over here actually we might put some sort of little table so we can take some photos, or we might just take them down there. But we've got this really nice window here so that we can get lots of natural light in. As we got these, which we put in. Oh yeah, the light! I forgot to tell you about the light. We've got our light hung, so we've got a nice gold thing, and we've got lights like this in the house. Hit my finger there. And so we've got that's why this is all open up there, because the electrician had to go up into the gods up there to fit this light, but I think it's going to look awesome. So yeah, let me know what you think, because I am very excited. Also, you can see these white things on the beams. That's going to be tracks, so we can put some lights on there, so we can have more, I guess, considered lighting for filming, which would be good. We'll probably also have some other lights for stuff like that, but that will be really good for filming. Hopefully we'll be doing lots of stuff in the day, so we won't need it. But to be honest, when it comes to this time of year, you forget that it gets dark really, really early in the winter, and that you kind of lose the light about 2. So if you're doing filming, you kind of have to get up really early, even though it's dark kind of. It's basically annoying. So you need some non-natural light. What's that called? Artificial light. You need some artificial light. So we're sorting that all out. So I'm very excited. I just can't believe it's all coming together. It's been such a long time. So yeah, that is the progress so far. And I'm sure I will show you progress next time I do a video, if there's any more. Fingers crossed there is some more. And then we really need to give this place a really good clean before we kind of accessorize it. I haven't even bought any sort of accessories or anything for it yet, because I just can't imagine it ever being done. But it will be done, and then suddenly I can be in here and have like my own little workspace, which will be great. So yeah, tune in next time for more of updates on this, but I've got some other things to update you on as well, because I don't know if I told you last time, I think I told you about it, but we didn't have it in place. We're getting a shed, and we've got a really awkward space for the shed. So we're having it sort of purpose built for the space to use the space as efficiently and well as possible. So I'll go around now and show you that. So come with me. We're going to have nice little things like this out here with flowers going up the outside of the annex. We've got our little, excuse all the birds that keep pooing everywhere. Very annoying. Not something I want to happen, but that's just that. But yeah, so this is the shed. Now this is not what I imagined the shed to be. I thought it was going to be smaller than this, but it's the perfect size that we're allowed in this space. So yeah, it's got all these nice, these are really easy to keep, like they look like wood, but it's not wood, it's like some sort of plasticky thing. So that is on the outside. The door has just arrived today, so that will be put up next week. It's all sort of got a brick base to it. And then if you go inside, at the moment, all the walls, well, this is how the walls are going to be, I believe. We're going to be ply, and then we've randomly got this, which is crazy. I don't know, I can't remember how this came about, but Mark asked the builder if we could, I think basically we had to have a flat roof on this, just because of height and how you can't go too tall planning wise. So he was like, you have to have a flat roof. And then Mark said, can we have a window in it? And he was like, yeah. So we've got this ridiculous window in the shed. It might be the coolest shed ever. And I've said, do we really have to use this as a shed? Can we not use this as some sort of other cool thing? Because it's just so good. So we've got electric in here, or we will do. We've got plugs, lighting. But yeah, this is going to be the shed where we, like a potting shed, I guess. Nicest shed I've ever seen, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, as it's going to be a shed, I probably won't use it that much, but we'll keep some stuff in here, and then I'll come and get it out, I guess. But I won't use it as much as how nice the room is. I just love this. It's like what I want in a car one day, to have one of those cars with a roof like this, so I can see out. Or just in my house. I'd love something like this in my house. But we've got it in the shed. So yeah, what do you think? Because it almost feels like overkill, but it's going to be so useful because it's tall. Lots of sheds that we've had well, I've been in sheds before, and often you bump your head on the ceiling and it's very small. So this will have lots of space, so we can put all our gardening stuff in here, which will be fabulous. So yeah, that is the shed. We've also got lots of flowers. We've put quite a few in pots, and then we've also got lots that need to be potted. But what I have not been keeping up with is deadheading. So I've got my secateurs, and this is not a good idea one-handed, but I need to maybe I can show you. Basically, you just need to cut the tops off, and you need to pick them up. You shouldn't just leave them in there, and I will. But you do that because you don't want, like, I say this like I know what I'm talking about, but you don't want the plant to be trying to put stuff to this. It will reduce the ability for it to flower more in places where you want it to flower. So basically, you need to cut these off, and then it will flower more and it will look prettier for longer. You don't want all the dead bits. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and I guess I could set the camera up and allow you to watch me do it in like speedy time, but would you really want to do that? No. So just know that that is what I'm up to now. I'm going to do some deadheading here. I'm also going to do some, all these cosmos, they need deadheading as well. Oh, you got some bees on there. We just want lots of nice flowers in the garden, lots of stuff for the bugs, lots of stuff that looks nice. That's why we've got lots of lavender for the bees. And also, actually, I will show you this. I bought this and it's been potted. It is a pink lemonade blueberry, so probably won't get much this year. Hopefully next year this will be happy and grow big. Might get some nice pink lemonade blueberries. That would be nice, wouldn't it? You don't need to see this anyway. I'm not sure if I can even put this in because YouTube might be like, oh, it's stuff that can't be shown because it's like live telly. I don't know, but yeah, that is what I am watching. And I'm watching it with this little one. Hi. Oh, it's a bit hot for you today, isn't it? A bit hot? Yeah, you're a bit hot? Oh. She's been out for a nice walk this morning before it got too hot. And now, just relaxing, aren't you? Yeah? Who's a good girl? Who is a good girl? Yeah. So I just realised that I completely forgot to keep going, finish, whatever with this vlog. Time has passed. More progress has happened in the kitchen studio, and I will show that to you in another video and end this one for now. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye.